not so long ago, Twitch ended up making a change, and it was so bad, it actually could have almost ended their platform. So much big streamers saying that if this goes through, they're gonna leave and they're gonna go somewhere else. People were not happy at all. And basically all day on Twitter for the past few days, people have just been talking about Twitch and talking about just how terrible this idea is, and talking about what Twitch is basically doing, and saying that they're out of touch, and saying that this is not a good look for them at all. So if you don't know what they did, not so long ago, Twitch ended up changing their term of services, where they're basically going after sponsors. Now, this is an extremely big deal because I think it's a pretty well-known fact now, and a lot of streamers bring it up, that sponsors are basically the majority of their income, and that's basically the way how most streamers basically make money and make a living. That's how they keep a roof over their head, and basically so they can go and buy food, so they can go make a sandwich or something. So Twitch basically attacking these sponsorships is not a good idea at all, because I think it's a pretty well-known fact that it doesn't matter how much bad decisions that Twitch makes, they can make horrible decisions that can make the user experience extremely bad, and they can even make decisions that just make the website in general not good at all. Most of the big streamers will stay. The second you touch their income, they will turn on you instantly, and that's what Twitch basically ended up doing. But Twitch was basically going after sponsors, and I just hope that the new rules that they wanted to make was just extremely weird and just silly, to be honest. Like saying that you're not allowed to put any more banner ads, and that if you do put an ad on stream, it can only take like 3% of the screen space, which makes no sense at all, and is also super duper weird and confusing at the same time. Like, why now suddenly out of nowhere? People have been doing this for years, and now it's just suddenly a problem. Well, absolutely shocking to no one, Twitch ended up basically going back on that decision. This isn't really surprising at all. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that this was going to happen, because of course they would. Why would Twitch go through with a decision as bad as this? And they basically has decided to go and fix everything, kind of. Like, they didn't really fix everything, but they did at the same time. So basically, if you go on their website and you want to check out their brand new rules, you basically can't anymore. All of those little images that they basically made explaining what's going on are now just gone. They just got completely deleted out of existence and sent to the ascended plane, where they're never going to be heard or seen ever again. And Twitch also ended up making a bunch of tweets basically saying that, yeah, we made an absolute giant mistake. You know, we were drinking too much stupid juice, and we are now apologizing from it. Now we are going to do better, and we are now going to listen to Hajime Miku and only drink vegetable juice, because that's what we need so we can make better decisions. That's basically what they ended up saying, but it didn't really kind of go that way, because apparently they didn't change the rules at all. If you still check out their website and still check out basically their rules, the changes are still there. So it's an extremely weird decision that Twitch decided to do this. It seems to work 100% in their decision, and their little plan basically has seemed to succeed, because all of the big streamers who basically say that they're going to leave Twitch, they're not going to leave it anymore. They're going to stay. Everyone on Twitter is basically saying, hey, this is good for Twitch. It's good that they went back on the decision. This is extremely nice, and it's extremely cool to see that they are listening to the community. So it looks like they got an extremely big PR win, even though they didn't really do anything. Now, there is one theory going around saying that Twitch isn't really planning to enforce this rule at all, basically saying that, like, if you're a normal streamer, you're going to be 100% fine, and they're mainly doing this to go after basically third-party people, whereas basically people who are running their own ads on Twitch, and basically if you run your own ads on Twitch, it seems like Twitch doesn't get any of the money of it, and they basically don't want any third-party company doing that. That's basically the core theory going around, and that's basically the main reason why Twitch is making this decision. And then other people also say that another reason why they're making this decision is to go against in case any creators start exploiting advertisements, which is also something that I just don't really see that makes any sense. Because if you think a creator is truly like exploited advertisements, like you think they're doing something bad or promoting something extremely bad, could you just ban them and just take them out? Just be like, hey, I don't really like what you're doing. Get out of here. I guess that would look extremely bad if they do something like that. Even though Twitch is known for extremely dumb bans, I'm pretty sure if they do something like that, I guess that will get a lot of people mad. Because again, you are messing with sponsorships, and when you mess with how much money people make, people tend to instantly turn on you immediately. After that decision, when Twitch basically took a win and everyone's saying Twitch has finally listened, they have suddenly out of nowhere decided to crack down on something else. And that is, they ended up changing their rules on multi-streaming. So if you don't know what that is basically streaming on multiple different platforms. An easy big example of that has to to be Ninja. Ninja is streaming literally absolutely everywhere. Like, he is all over the place, and you can basically find him no matter where you go. And one of those places that he streamed on was Twitch. Well, basically, not anymore, because Twitch ended up making a rule saying that you can't stream on Twitch if you are multi-streaming. Now, apparently what I know the last rule is yes, you can multicast, you just can't be a Twitch partner, which I guess is something that kind of makes sense, but now you just can't do it at all. And Ninja is saying how extremely bad decision it is and how out of touch it is, and he's basically saying that he's just not going to stream on Twitch anymore because it absolutely makes no sense. His decision is rather exclusively stream on Twitch or stream literally everywhere at once. Now, obviously the decision is also going to be stream everywhere at once, because I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be making him more money, and it's something that's just going to make more sense. So I don't really know why Twitch is making this decision, even though I don't really feel like this is going to affect a lot of streamers, because I don't think there's a lot of streamers out there who are multicasting and they just don't really care enough to stream on all kind of platforms all at the same time. So I don't really think this is going to be a big deal at all, but this still isn't a decision that they should make, especially nowadays, because again, there are a lot of competition coming up. So I feel like Twitch needs to do everything in their power to basically stay competitive if they want to be on top. So making a weird decision like this just seems extremely weird, and especially now. Like, even if they did want to do this and they did plan to do something like this, they at least should have waited like at least a couple of months for people to like calm down and people to basically forget about this whole situation. Let's be honest, I know a lot of people always say that every time when a company makes this decision, it instantly ruins them and makes people lose trust, but that is just absolutely wrong. You know, if you're going to make a decision that's going to absolutely destroy your company, if you pull back on the decision and say, yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore, 95% of the time, most people just completely forget it exists and just move on. How much times has Twitch made absolutely terrible decisions and everyone was like, it's over and no one's going to come back? And then when they don't make the decision, people still constantly keep on coming. I mean, even show another example being Twitter. Twitter so much times has wanted to make the absolute worst ideas of all times. And tons of people say that they're going to leave Twitter and go somewhere else, and then Twitter will just reverse the decision and more people are still there. But yeah, they also decided to make another decision, which this one is just extremely goofy, where they're basically saying where if you don't agree with their new terms and services and you're a Twitch partner, you're basically going to be demoted to be an affiliate, which I'm going to be honest, I have absolutely no clue what it means to be a Twitch affiliate, but you're not a partner anymore. And basically, if you don't want to sign that and you want to leave, you're going to need to pay a $25 fee, which makes absolutely no sense. That's kind of weird that they want that much money for you, especially a small amount of $25. Like, that's not a lot of money, so what's the point of you paying the fee? And I don't think there's going to be a lot of people who are just suddenly going to run away from Twitch, because that is still going to be the majority of their audience. I don't know what Twitch is doing, and I don't know why they want to make decisions like that, because again, there is competition in the space. Twitch isn't the only person who's playing in the pool, so I feel like they should be trying to make as much good decisions as possible, so basically people will stay confident in Twitch and stay there if they want to succeed, because people can easily just leave and go to like another platform and just stream there. I don't know what Twitch is doing. I guess just like most things, you just gotta wait and see. Anyway, my name is Lua. This is just something that I want to talk about, give you an update on this situation. You have a good day or night. See ya.